What's up guys, Vendetta here, and today I want to talk about something that I haven't talked about before, but I just want to point out that if you haven't been living under a rock, everyone by now should have seen The Last Jedi, so if you're thinking this is spoiler free, you're dead wrong. I'm actually going to be talking about a lot about the movie and scenes and what happened, and there might be some important scenes that if you haven't seen The Last Jedi by now, you may not want to hear, so back out now. Okay, so for those of you that stayed because you've watched The Last Jedi, here's my theory. I don't think Snoke is dead, and I think he's far from dead. One theory of mine is, if you remember in the end of the video, in the movie, you'll see that Luke had a force projection, and he used it to speak to Kylo Ren. And of course he also used the blue lightsaber because that was he had a emotional, spiritual connection with that lightsaber. That's why I use that instead of the green one, so people can shut the fuck up about that. But anyway, one thing I wanted to really say that I've been thinking since I've seen that movie months ago is that I've always thought that Snoke never died, because if Luke, even when he was let go of the when he let go of the Force, and he wasn't as strong as he used to be, he still could force project himself. But now we're talking about an ancient godlike Sith Lord, Snoke himself, who claims he knew what Kylo Ren would do before he did it. Yet he couldn't see him getting cut in half. If you ask me, I think that's all bullcrap. I think that Snoke wanted to see what Kylo Ren would do. He forced this choice on him. That's why he force connected them. He even admitted that's why he wanted them to meet, so he could get them close together. That's why through the space and the cosmos and the light years, he telepathically connected their minds so they could chat and talk and communicate. And if he's this powerful to where he could do that, if he's that powerful to where he could, what's that guy's name, the general or admiral, whatever his name is, he's ginger, he was going to shoot Kylo Ren while he was passed out unconscious. Well, anyways, there was this one scene where Snoke was a hologram, and he, from a spaceship, on a spaceship he was talking to that admiral or general through a hologram, and as a hologram head, he still forced that guy to the ground and drug him on the floor of that ship. Now, if that doesn't tell you that this guy has some secret badass powers that wouldn't be easily defeated by some guy just secretly using the Force to cut him in half, I think he knew what he was doing. I mean, this is not something being made up that I'm saying here. This is actual stuff that happened in the movie. If you actually go to the scene where he was cut in half and actually watch that when it comes out on DVD, watch that again. He literally says he knows what he's doing before he does it. He knows what he thinks before he thinks it. You know, if that's true, then he expected Kylo Ren to betray him. But he wanted to see the choice first. He wanted to see what he would do. And when he saw that choice, that's when he knew. Now, whether that's a good sign or not, I don't know. Maybe he may come back and be like, "You betrayed me, Kylo. I knew you weren't good." Or, I knew you weren't bad. You know, like that. Because the whole movie, you know, if you remember early on, Snoke already questioned Kylo Ren because he could sense a disturbance in him. He could sense a breaking within his body, a breaking between light and dark, because he had regrets from killing his father. And that's why Snoke was so pissed at him early on in the movie. So that already tells you right there why he wanted to give him the choice. If you're thinking for a minute, well, why would he do that? It's because he had doubts about Kylo Ren already. I mean, if you watch the film, The Last Jedi kind of explains it for itself. Everything that's happened, how it builds up. It also makes sense that Snoke's not dead because they've built him up to be this godlike character, you know, with some ancient abilities that's not been seen before. So if you ask me, this guy's far from dead. If he died from a rookie like Kylo Ren, I doubt for 1 second that, you know, that the movie will be successful, because if we don't get a Snoke in episode 9, that's not going to make sense, because see, Snoke has been built up from the very beginning, and that's why I can't see him dead. So after leaving The Last Jedi, I started analyzing every scene, and this is my theory that's come together. Early in the movie, he doubted Kylo Ren, because Kylo Ren had regrets of killing his father, Han Solo. So he thought the easiest way to see if he was fully committed to the dark side is to prove his commitment. by killing and shedding the blood of a Jedi. That's why Rey was connected to his mind. And that's why his powers are so powerful that I doubt, again, just to point this out, I doubt he could have been cut in half that easily by that little mind trick. And yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I think that he connected Rey and Kylo so they could get closer. And as they got closer, he knew that Rey would want answers. So he used that to his advantage. And when he did that, he brought them together. And in that very room is where Snoke's plan went into play. He told Kylo, I know what you're thinking before you think it, and I know what you will do before you do it. Like I said, this is not made up. These are parts that are facts from all the scenes. If you tell me that, that tells me that this guy's far from dead, and that this was just building up to an even bigger stage in episode 9. But anyways, guys, that is my analysis and my theory of The Last Jedi, and yeah, that's why I think Snoke's alive. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching this discussion video. As always, hope you enjoyed. XO.